think you're a good person?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Definitely.
Do you think you need to be good to go to heaven?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Well, I think everyone should have the right to go to heaven.
Even Hitler?
Yeah, but there has to be a barrier of how bad you've been, if that makes sense.
Like a standard?
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll look at the standard that the Bible talks of, called the Ten Commandments.
Could you name any of them?
Thou shalt not kill, for a start, since we were talking about that earlier. Respect thy mother and father. Thou shalt not steal.
Can I run by a few of them to see how well you do? Okay. Right. How many lies would you say you've told in your whole life?
Probably hundreds of tiny fibs.
But it's still a lie.
It is still a lie and it is wrong, and I agree, but I think anyone would be lying if they said they've never told a lie.
The other one is thou shalt not steal. Is that something you think you've done?
Oh no, I haven't stolen anything.
Have you ever downloaded any music that didn't belong to you?
And what do you call someone who steals? A thief?
Have you ever blasphemed God's name, said OMG? Yeah. So what the Bible calls that is blasphemy. You've taken the God who gave you life, you've reduced it to a four-letter swear word.
More than actually thinking, I'm going to say the Lord's name in vain to express an opinion, it's more of the force of habit. You say, oh my sake, kind of thing. It's just more of an expression, more than actually doing what it says in the tin.
But that's what it means to take it in vain. It means to lower its worth, and that's what's happening there.
If there was a heaven or a hell, where do you think you would go?
That's a good question. Hopefully heaven, I'd like to think. I'd like to think heaven.
You just told me that you're a liar, you're a thief, you disobey your parents, and you're a blasphemer at heart. Now, if God was to judge you by those standards, would he send you to heaven or hell?
Send me to hell.
If you were to face him on Judgment Day and he was to look at your entire life, do you think you'd be innocent or guilty?
I'd be guilty the way I am.
Would that be heaven or hell?
That would be hell.
I would say there's not many people in heaven if that's the case. I would say no people at all.
Now, what he did because he loves us is he stepped down 2,000 years ago and came on the earth as a man incarnate, Jesus of Nazareth. He lived a perfect life. He didn't lust, he didn't steal, he didn't swear. He lived a perfect life, and then he voluntarily gave his life and suffered a painful death on the cross. Okay, so his innocent blood was the payment for the world's sins. It took the just for the unjust. It took an innocent life to pay for all of the sin. Okay, you know, I couldn't go and sacrifice myself, and neither could you, because we're both sinners. Okay, it took somebody innocent, God incarnate.
So Jesus came to come down on earth to die on the cross to pay for that penalty, so that you and I, on the day of judgment, can be let off. And God could say in the courtroom, it's okay, Swire, Jesus paid for your crime.
So do you know what you need to do so you don't go to hell?
I do, yeah.
And what are those two things?
To repent and to abide by Jesus Christ.
Okay, and so can you just remind me what repent is?
It's there when you say sorry, change your ways, not repeat it and do it again.
To receive it, what you have to do is a legal transaction. You have to repent, that means turn away from those things, and you have to put your faith in Jesus.
This is going to make me really think. Yeah, it does make you think, what you're saying.
Well, Nick, I'm glad it's making you think, because nothing is more important than eternity.